Welcome to Secret Martial Arts Tip number 1. Actually, you get several tips in this little video. My name is Keith Pascal, and I look forward to spending the next 5 minutes with you. Do you have problems getting your attacks in? Well, this tip teaches you how to use your weak attacks to your advantage. No kidding. First, I have to describe exactly what we're talking about. We'll explore several applications of the same technique. Imagine that you're facing your opponent. Your opponent is trying all sorts of punches and kicks on you, and you're trying your attacks in return. Where are you? Ah, there you are. You're trying your attacks in return, and nothing seems to be working until you use this tip. Bam! You shin kick him. Yep, sometime during your attack, you're going to shin kick your opponent. We'll get more precise as we discuss the when of the shin kick. Are you a beginner or a more advanced martial artist? You see, most martial artists eventually figure out that the best time to shin kick is when your enemy is coming at you. But if this were my only tip, the more advanced martial artist would click away faster than I can say, Parangari kutiri mikwaro, right? So, R? Wow, that R is taking a long time. U, the U2, although I prefer Pink Floyd. Ready to absorb this tip? Shh! It's a secret. Well, at least it is to me. Only share it with your friends. Did you notice the pause for the shirt change? Here's the tip. Shin kick when your opponent starts his or her counterattack. So, is that getting the bells to go off? Or are you thinking, oh hum? Look, if your attack is weak, then at some point your opponent will want to counter. And bam! You kick him right in the shins. You're forcing your opponent back with your attack, but at some point he's going to counter. The instant he does, fire off your technique. A little later in this video, I'm going to have a reminder for you. It has to do with foot positions, but as I said, that's a little bit later. And now a little subliminal advertising. Just kidding. If you'd like to learn more about shin kicks and relationships to your hands, check out the ebook, How to End the Fight with One Hit. It describes 2 applications. And if you'd like to learn more about strategy and can afford it, then I highly recommend the Punch e-course. Volume 5 is all about strategies. Let's recap. In its simplest form, use the shin kick when your opponent is coming at you. But a much more sophisticated use is when you're attacking your opponent. The minute your opponent starts to counter, you shin kick. Got it? And now the special foot position reminder. Bruce Lee often said that your longest reaching weapon should make first contact with your opponent's closest target. In the case of this tip example, that means that your lead leg should shin kick the lead leg of your opponent. This makes sense, doesn't it? When it's lead to lead, you have less distance to travel. Not only that, it's less telegraphing. It's also a faster kick, and it's more surprising. In tip number 2, we're going to cover and correct a weakness that was exposed in this first tip. Stay tuned. And remember, this video was brought to you by kerwinbenson.com. You'll find books, ebooks, and a lot of free stuff too. All your martial arts needs. This is Keith Pascal. I'll see you next time.